The final audience question. We'll begin with Mr. Hoskins. Name one initiative you spearheaded in the 7th District that is directly applicable to the state rep seat.
The good thing about being a state rep is that you get to make laws. So you can make any kind of law if you can get yourself 60 votes. 60 votes in the House and another number in the Senate. But in terms of initiatives that I've created, in my community, we've seen a large influx of children who weren't adequately prepared for schools. We've seen a large influx of children who did not have long histories in that particular community. So as a commissioner in the village where my family and I live, I convened a group of residents. We established that, number one, there was a problem. We had a group of children who weren't performing. We had a group of children who were not acclimated to their new environment. And what did we do? We found resources to provide new programs in our schools. We brought in mentors to our local schools. We brought in mentors who had common experiences with these children. We had mentors who could break down some cultural barriers and communicate with a lot of boys, particularly boys who were disproportionately interacting with our local police force, mostly for the wrong reasons. And because we were aware of a problem, and because we talked through a solution, we were able to provide a remedy. And that's what you do as a legislator. You work with your colleagues, you work with your friends, you decide that there is an issue that has to be addressed. You get together in a room, it can be in public, it can be in private. You talk through solutions, you build a consensus, you come up with a policy to address the issue, and then you implement the policy. That's what I'll do as your state legislator.
Ms. Miller, 2 minutes.
Unfortunately, I do not have a specific initiative that I have spearheaded within the district. However, I do feel that I am a coalition builder, and I would be willing to work with organizations or whomever that might have a program that is going to benefit our community, be it for economic development, or be it toward the education of our children, or be it toward the support of seniors within the district. I feel that I am a coalition builder as well, and would work with those organizations to support such programs. Thank you.
Mr. Welch, 2 minutes for this one.
Thank you, Larry. The question called for one initiative you spearheaded. That's pretty tough, because I can think of quite a few initiatives that were spearheaded that have made Proviso a better school district. I have personally taken the attacks from people who didn't see the vision of the Proviso Math and Science Academy. That didn't happen without collaboration and working with our state representative and our senator and all of our mayors. They tried to build a magnet school in this community for 15 years before Chris Welch got on that board. We got it done in my first term. We got it open in my second term. We graduated the first class at the beginning of my third term. We got it done. We got the best high schools in the entire state of Illinois. What do we do by working with our state representative? For the first time ever, we brought district-wide transportation to our schools. When I went to Proviso, we had to take the PACE bus or walk. The students at Proviso now get on the yellow bus that we get help from Springfield to help pay for those yellow buses. And your next representative needs to be down there making sure that funding does not get cut. I've been on this board 10 years, and I've gone to 7 funerals of kids who've been killed in our schools. Those buses are also helping keep our kids safe. We haven't had a shooting or kid killed since we instituted those buses. And I'm glad to say they're getting to school safely. We provided free breakfast and free lunch for kids that are underprivileged and coming to school hungry. You can't do that without the help of your state representative. You need a state representative who's going to go down there and make sure that funding does not get cut. You need to have a state representative who understands how that position is directly correlates to everything going on in your community, and particularly your schools. And in order to have coalitions, you have to be able to work with people. And the only person that has gotten that done consistently for the last 10 years has been Chris Welch. And I promise you, if you elect me to be your next state representative, I'll make sure things get done in the 7th Representative District.